So here we are on Century Farm. I gotta check something real quick. And have a little video problem here, so should have checked that before I started the stream. There we go. All right, now we're here. Welcome everyone. And let's dive right in. So we're looking at this thing. Let's see, when I last left you, oh, there's the train. We had completed planting and rolling 44 and 45. We're waiting for 46 to become ready for harvest. If I remember correctly. Yes, it looks like it's super close. Next cycle it'll be ready. And we did the plowing contract on 41 and got that completed. Make sure I've got all my vehicles and I'm accounted for. We need to finish up here on field 27. We're doing that contract on the field up here. So let's dive right into that guy right there. We're gonna fire it up. And all right, we're in pretty good shape there. Let's bring up our game volume a bit. There we go. All right, let's hit the gas. Oops. Back up. We've got to make sure that we turn on the header and turn on the combine because I'm using the combine experience mod. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That information we get to right here is coming out of the combine. It also has some settings. Let's jump into it here where I think it's in the course play settings. No, it is in the game setting. Yeah, combine experience. So a normal gameplay gives you a 20% boost. Actually, let's kick that back down to realistic. We won't get any extra. It does have the engine power limit. We'll do harvesting speed and the daytime limit. If you try to do any harvesting at night or too early in the day where there's moisture on the ground, it will give you a warning to wait until it's more dry so you can maximize your yield. So let's save those settings real quick. Oops. All right, now let's get this party started. Put this worker to work, and away we go. Oh, they're up over the hill, that's why. Like, where's my other vehicles? All right, so over here, whoop. All right, get him set up. He can start doing his thing. Are we picking up? Yes, beautiful. Fire him up. Same thing. Get him working on that field. And I've got some grain to go pick up. What do I have? My HUD mod should show me what I got in here. Yes, 155,000, so almost full. And hardly anything. Okay. Rented. Did I lease that one by mistake? I did lease these. That's silly. Okay. 1.4 million on my 5 million loan. One second. Joystick issues. Good old G29. Every once in a while it just loses its connection and you lose your force feedback. Alright, we're going to go up there. I think this optic will pull both of those wagons. We'll see. If not, we'll just have to dump some money into another bigger tractor. I think I'm going to double wheel it. If I do. Oh yeah. Let's fire up. Make sure we got our beacons on. And our hazards. Alright, so hopefully everybody had a good week. I got myself a new LG 32-inch gaming monitor at 165 hertz refresh rate, which I don't think it's currently set to. So let's make a quick adjustment. Advanced. It is at 165. I'm actually going to dump it down to 120. All right. My week was crazy busy at work. Like I said, I picked up this monitor, got it set to 120. I kind of like the way that is over my old 60 hertz monitor. Makes a big difference. This is not the field I want to be in. You got to go a whole nother mile up the way. Yeah, last night I caught a new video update from Farmer Cop, who put together a really cool, I wouldn't call it a tutorial, but a guide on maintenance, cleaning, and vehicle age. And really put some thought into it. Compared cost of what it would be like to repair your vehicles and equipment at different wear levels, 30% wear, 50%, 75, and 100, I believe he did. And also did, I think he settled the debate on cleaning your equipment using wait and see where this guy's going. Using a pressure washer to keep your equipment clean. Does keeping it clean result in lower maintenance costs, or does leaving it dirty result in higher maintenance costs? Either way, I encourage you to check out his video, and I'll make sure that I put a link in the description below. But I encourage you to check out that video because, oh, are we going to time this out perfect so it picks all of this up? Oh, that would be so perfect if I got it. Oh, no, wait. There's more there. Oh, well. Anyway, distracted myself. I really encourage you to check the video out. I think the results he did it, I think, were fairly scientific. Put together his methodology as to how he arrived at his conclusions, and I think the results will surprise you. When's the best time to maintain your vehicles? At what wear level? Again, what the whether keeping your vehicles clean, which I'm a firm believer of keeping your vehicles clean when you're done using them for the day, whether that results in lower maintenance costs. Again, I encourage everyone to check it out because the results will surprise you. I'm not going to give them up. Farmer Cop did the work, so you're going to have to go check out his video to see what his conclusions were. But again, I think I was surprised by the results on some. So, alright, so now we got wheels on this. It's moving. And we got this bad boy is done. Alright, cool. Alright, click to switch and pow, hit the moving target. He's obviously cleaning nothing. He's at 89%. So let's take off that AI worker. We're going to come right over here. Hop in behind. Jerry. I should really get that mod that allows you to name your workers so I can keep them straight. Don't know who's who. Worker Jerry. Alright, so we're just going to park because this other forage wagon is going to be full of straw in no time flat. Should be on. Nearest waypoint should pick right up. And we're just going to ride along with this one until they're full up, and then we'll take both forage wagons full of straw back. And going to put in some productions, and I've got to make a decision whether I want to do animals yet or not. I'm not sure if I do. So we're 60% on this contract. Boy, there's a lot of oats and a lot of straw. And I think I've already pulled like 800,000 liters of straw off of here. Let me look. Productions. Straw silage. Yeah, there was 400,000 there. And then I built my straw processing facility. I gotta get water over to that thing. That's right, I totally forgot about that. All right, now this one's ready to unload. Okay, great. I'm gonna bring you around. We need to get water. Here we go. I could follow me started. You know what? I would be down for some tunes. Let's there we go. Make sure my homeboys with me. Jerry and Terry. Jerry, Terry, Larry, and Barry. That's my 4 workers. If I need to come up with more, I'll go with Mary and Sherry. That makes 6. There, that's a little bit better. Things are finally starting to thaw out here in Colorado. We had a nice 50-degree day. My beloved bride and I spent most of our day, whoa, yes, didn't take out that sign. Spent most of our day out cleaning our garage and getting it organized, kind of cleaning out all the dirt and salt from the winter, and also just reorganizing all that stuff that when you come back from something and it's too cold to put things back maybe necessarily where they should go, they just get piled up in the garage. So yeah, that was very cathartic for us both to get out, get some work done in the garage, get it organized, give ourselves some more space. And then we did a little bit of raking of leaves in the backyard that have been covered up with snow. All right, so first things first, silage is my moneymaker, and it's going to take a while to go through 400,000 liters of straw in my straw production facility for hats and accessories. So we will load up our production first. Yikes, there we go. Pull up just a little farther forward, and boom. And I think what I'll do is I'll come back, grab the fuel truck, and drop the fuel tank and load it with, go to this shop, grab myself a water tank. Alright, we should be perfect. Come on, don't go, you went too far. Alright, work her off, back it up. Oh, it's time to fix this bad boy. At 70%. Notice, whoops, not what I meant to do. I'm an escape happy guy. Okay. If you notice right down here, whoops, this is another mod that's a vehicle wear mod that gives me a constant status of where all of my tools are. So my tractor is at 70%, the weight I have on the front's at 82%, and my forage wagon is at 98%. So I don't like to be below 70% repair costs for specific reasons that I'm not going to detail right now because of something I might have mentioned earlier. Whoa, that was sticking out farther than I thought. Alright. Walk up to the door, get her open. Is there a trigger? Where's my workshop trigger? I thought there was one in here. It'd be nice to have one right here. Let's see. Do I have... There we go. Tools. I thought I had a repair one in here. Biomethane. That's a workshop, but I don't want to put that down. I just want a workspace. Alright, that's something I'm going to have to add to the game, but I'm not going to stop and do it right now. So, I do have another mod installed. It's called Easy Repair, and basically you're walking with your entire toolkit with you. And we are going to go ahead and repair that bad boy. Get it up to 100%. Jump back in. Alright, and go back to our Alright, here we go. Easiest way out here is just like this. The only way out is through. Okay, that was visually annoying. Okay, you see why I love this Follow Me mod so much? being able to line these vehicles up, and we'll do a convoy at some point once I get a few more vehicles and I'm working some larger fields, but it's just so convenient that, you know, I've got two vehicles here, one following the other. It's going to follow my spline that I leave when I drive. So if I want to do this, then it will do the same. That's pretty cool. Country roads, we don't obey stop signs unless they cross the pavement. Almost rear-ended me, didn't you? Barry. No. This is Jerry. That's Terry. And he almost got smoked by that van. Jerry, Terry, Barry, Larry, Mary, Sherry. And Carrie. But Terry can also be a woman's name as well. Yep. Got my whole AI worker area. Not gonna bum this one because there's nobody out here. Whoa, the steering wheel slipped out of my hand. Alright, let's... Alright. Actually, we're in this one, we'll just go. Let's just peek this. Only 54%. You know what? That was fine. So we're full up, at least on that one. So let's pull this into the middle of the row so we don't run into any issues with the straw pickup. Not that I think it's going to get this far before it's full. Alright, I'll power you off, save a little gas, hop down to the farm. Okay, we're full here. Let's detach. Ooh, just kind of dump me off. Actually, this is perfect. We're going to need this. That's too far away. Should have put it over there. Well, we'll get it later. Driving all naked. That's it right there. Hashtag drive naked. No bed on your TLX. I haven't found any areas that would mix. Well, I guess any one of these field crossings would make a sweet jump. What do we got today? There it goes. Got another hot air. All right. Here we go. Is this my turn? No. I think I got one. Yeah, I got one more to go. Actually, let's see how this guy's doing. 61%. I still gotta go up that road one day and see where it takes me. Got too much work to do right now, though. Alright, let's see what you got for me today at the shop. I want to take a look at the lizard. They come up with the Colossus. Milk, water, gas def, liquid herb, herbicide, or slurry and digestate. 200,000 liters. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. Alright, so now I can carry 260,000 liters of water in my mega tanks. Yep, cry me a river. It's not realistic. It's not real life. Anyway, now let's get out here. Now I need to find myself a spot to go get some Wawa. What do we got? So whoops, got a save coming. Save it, save it, save it, save it. Man, I did some raking this afternoon and my shoulders are killing me. I'm gonna be 54 this year. Good times, good times. All right, where am I? All right. That looks like a fun place to well, I'm gonna go that way anyway. So we're going to see if we can grab anything over here behind the gas station over here. Oops, I gotta go. Now, is there water access over here? That's pretty straight down in there. That works. Oh, I like this. It fills up fast for 200,000 liters. I'm going to see if I can back down in there far enough to get my tank on the truck filled as well. Good looking water, good reflection. All right, let's make sure. And there we go. Topping off. I wouldn't encourage doing this at home, folks. There's tons of videos on YouTube of people trying to back their trailers this far into the water, usually with a boat on them, and the boat, the trailer, and the truck all wind up in the body of water. Crazy. Alright, we're getting there. Oh, this is going to take a while. It doesn't fill nearly as fast. Yeah, we still got 45,000 liters to go. All right, so let's go take a look and check out our homies working over here on, oh, I think we're full. And, yep, both full. Wait, I grabbed the wrong truck. Really, dude? Had to be like that, didn't you? Perfect. Oops. There we go. All right. All right. We good. Uh-oh. Could be tragic. Oh, you saw it right there, ladies and gentlemen. That was a hit and run. Let's see if I can right that ship. Here we go. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. Catch me some pavement. Almost had it.